Hi Virgo, welcome to your March monthly reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Virgo. I would like to take a moment and thank all of you who have liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. And to those of you who are new, and if you would like to know when I am making postings, you can click the little button below to subscribe, and it will notify you when I make postings on my site. And I do make special announcements, so it's always a good idea to do that. Also, I'd like to thank those of you who have made purchases and donating to my channel. I've had a lot of inquiries about donating on my channel, so if you go to ascendingsoulsjourney.com, you'll see at the bottom of pretty much every page there is a donation link, and you can make the donations there, and I thank you for that. That's what keeps the channel up and running, to help all of you out there. So I would like to reiterate for you guys to take a look at your moon and rising sign. Sometimes they actually are more applicable than your actual sun sign. And also to those of you who already know me, I like to look at all three, and then I get a really good idea of what is actually applicable for my life and can base it from there. Okay, so I had so many wonderful comments about the Soul's Journey deck that I have chosen to use it again this month for you guys, and this will be the overall line energy for you for the month of March. And we have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. These are beautiful cards. These are absolutely wonderful cards. I use them for healing. Okay, so what we have for you, Virgo, is the Emperor, the Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Moving into the second week to the third week, we have the Ace of Wands, Star, Ten of Pentacles, the Hangman. And then the last week, the third to the last week, we have Justice, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Yep. Some of you, what I'm seeing is you're in a situation right now with work that you feel you have the strength, you have the wisdom to make different changes in your life. Where you're working right now, you are not happy there. You're feeling a bit trapped, a bit stuck, and you're looking at walking away from that situation. This is career, obviously. For those of you that this is applicable for, you actually feel as though they're overlooking you for promotions. They're overlooking you in a number of different ways. For some of you, you feel as though you don't fit in with the group. So all of the co-workers, kind of you being an outsider. You may be looking on social media to actually look for a new position, a new company to work for. And this is going to be very, very good for many of you in this group. You're being guided to make this change, because what I'm seeing, what they're showing me, my guides, is that you are actually kind of maxed out. You're going to be financially, you may have a couple of little promotion, maybe a little raise, but I'm talking very, very minuscule, not enough to make you want to stay. And I'm hearing this is going to be a fantastic opportunity for you. So put your resume out there. They are showing me that you're putting it onto social media, meaning like in the United States, there's something called monster.com. You can put your resume on there and you'll actually have people contact you through Monster if you if you look like you would fill the needs of what they are looking for. This is the time. March is all about change. So many positive changes are going to take place in March. Growth is absolutely applicable. Many of us are coming to the realization what we used to do is no longer working, and we have to We have to have growth. We have to have expansion. We've got to become aware of where we stand in our life, and that's what's taking place. You're being spiritually guided to make this change, to actually move forward. What they want you to look at is, what are you passionate about? Are you passionate about what you do? Do you need to go to school and learn something a little bit different? A little bit of a tweak in our lives as far as education or skill set can actually move us into a different direction. For some of you, they're saying take a really long look at what you're doing and see if it is making you happy. This group that I'm talking about, this is not making you happy. That's why you want to move away. And they're saying, yes, do this. Take action to make changes in your life. This is what growth is about. Expansion, moving forward. When we feel stuck, when we feel stagnant, it is time to ruffle up the feathers in our life and make some changes. Look at what makes you happy. Look at what ignites that passion inside of you, where you want to get up and go to work. For some of you, this is all about karma. Whatever you put out is going to come back, right? Putting those scales back into balance. What is fair and just is what you're looking at. This group where I'm talking about you walking away, it is not fair and just. The way they're treating you is not fair. The way they're paying you is not fair and just. By making the change, you're going to come to a place within yourself where you feel so absolutely abundant in your life, just by maybe taking this one class that they're showing me. Somebody's taking a class. It could be a group, it could be just a couple people out there, but this is meant for somebody or some of you out there. Taking that educational class, it could be getting a certification online. Whatever it is, it's all about you rising up another notch, moving forward in your life. And it's going to make you feel very, very abundant within yourself emotionally, and bring in the finances that you deserve. Because this is a very painful type situation for that group of you that you're looking at moving away. So take a step back, analyze it, look at what you've put into your career, look at what you're getting out of it. If it's not fair and just, you may fall into this group. For another group of you, they're definitely saying, yes, follow your passion. You have an opportunity coming. This is communication coming in. It could be at a distance. I'm not seeing that in the cards, but I am hearing that. And I listen to my guides. These are just for detail. My guides are saying, follow your passion. When you follow your passion, this is something for a group of you. You wanted to do this. You've been waiting. You've been hoping. This is your dream. And they're saying it is time for you to follow your passion. You have a brand new beginning available to you that will bring you a very prosperous foundation to your life where you can really build and grow. You'll be able to put your finances in order. You'll be able to make proper investments where you get money back on your investments. Yep. Okay, they're saying, yes, it is time for many of you. Again, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. In order to find out what that is to take a step back. Look at what you put into your career, into your finances. Are you getting back what you put out? And it's all about putting things back into balance. And that's going to create an abundant, prosperous future. Now, when it comes to the financial card that came out, it says work. Start where you stand and work with whatever tools you may have at your command. And better tools will be found as you go along. So this totally ties in with the reading. Look at what you put in. Look at what you're getting out. Take that little extra step, that little class, that little certificate. Some of you, it could be actually going back to school, starting all over again, so that you can embrace your passion. If you're not happy and that's what you really want to do, then it's time for you to look at options. And they're saying, yes, You will find success if you do this. Now, when it comes to family, I'm seeing family, friends, but this is more family. Some of you are in a situation where you're dealing with somebody in authority. This is somebody you have great admiration for, absolute respect for. But you feel as though you're being overlooked by them. You feel a little bit ignored. Maybe you haven't lived up, or you feel you have not lived up to their expectations. They're kind of shunning you, and you don't like it. So you're thinking about walking away. What I'm being guided to tell you is it's all about hope, faith, healing, being guided from above to make sure that what you're doing is appropriate for you. Some of you, by walking away from them, that doesn't mean cutting them out of your life. That means moving forward in a direction that is in alignment with you, that brings you that passion within, passion to start a new life and maybe a new career. For some of you, they are telling you what to do and you do not like it. My guides are showing me that it's time for you to stand up, be strong and independent. This person is going to wind up having a different point of view when you stand up for yourself. What they're showing me is right now you've allowed them to control your life. You've allowed them to tell you what you're good at, what you're not good at, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. And it's all about you going within and following your inner intuition. So take a look at this situation and see if that is applicable in your life and if it is something that you want to do. Some of you may be looking to move out. You could be young, maybe you just got out of college, you're living with your family, and it's time for you to move forward. Whatever your situation is, look at it from a different perspective. How do you feel about your life and about the decisions you're making in your life? Are you going the direction you want to go? That's what the message is in regard to family. Yep. Now, when it comes to romance, I'm seeing some of you have been involved with somebody. Now, this is for a couple different groups, so stay with me on this. Some of you are in a relationship where your partner is very, very controlling over you, over the relationship, very dominating, and you're thinking about walking away from them. You're feeling by the way that they are acting around you, the way that they're treating you is unjust. It's not what you deserve. And the universe and my guides are saying, you're right, that's not what you deserve. Can you fix this? You can. But the healing has to start within you. You've got to take a look at what you believe you deserve. If you deserve to be with somebody who tells you how to run your life, somebody that tells you not doing things appropriately in the relationship, putting in enough effort, you've put in a lot of effort. This group that I'm seeing, you're the one who's actually doing most of the work. They're just telling you what to do. But you have within yourself the ability to make decisions all on your own, where you don't need somebody telling you how to conduct yourself in public. This person is actually telling you how to dress, how to act in a social setting. Now, they're not a bad person, but they're very controlling over you. It's time to take back ownership of yourself, is what I'm being guided to tell you. And when you take back that ownership, you're going to come to a place within yourself where you feel in alignment. You know who you are. It's time for you to step forward and let that shine. And when you do, that's when your relationship will have an opportunity to turn around. When you see the cards walking away, it doesn't necessarily mean walking away from a person. It can mean walk away from what is taking place and actually changing it into something different. You may be feeling stuck, but by taking a step back and analyzing it, separate your emotions from it. Completely separate your emotions. Let go of the pain so that you don't feel that. Then you can look at this from my point of view, from the universe's point of view, and see who you are. And you're a star. And it's time for you to step up and actually own it. For another group of you, you were dealing with somebody in your past. Now, this could be a soulmate relationship. The person you were dealing with was very, very stoic. They were not opening up. They didn't share with you how they felt. They didn't share with you a whole lot. The two of you may have actually not been communicating very well, meaning, and I'm going to refer to you as the chaser, the one trying to push the relationship forward. You're contemplating walking away because you are being ignored by this person. That's how they get control, is by not responding to those messages. They want you to stay here. When we're talking a soulmate journey, very, very different than a regular relationship. And the healing can only take place when the two of you separate. And you're being guided to actually take that step, to walk away from whatever is no longer serving you on every level of your life. When you decide you are not going to be treated like this by that person, it's all about you stepping up and growing within, healing, doing the work. For many of you, you're actually going through a spiritual transformation where it is all about healing and growth of who you are, stepping into alignment and going forward in doing what you were meant to do here on earth, as well as being with the person you're meant to be with. When you step forward, when you take that action and say, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore, I'm not going to let you do this, that's when you can move forward in your life and start a new beginning. A sense of you as you go through this healing process, and it is painful, absolutely. There is a lot of love with this person, a lot of love, unbelievable amount of love. It's all about you having self-love, not allowing somebody to treat you like that. And they're saying, yes, begin the healing. You will start a brand new life for yourself. If they want you, they will do their own healing and then they'll come back. So never give up hope. Hope is faith. It's trust in the unseen, believing in the unknown. You don't know where you're going, but you know if you have faith, everything's going to fall into place. When you capture this attitude and you say, no more doormat, okay? That's when you're going to rise into being the Nine of Pentacles, strong, independent, beautiful individual that you are. You'll put those scales back into balance. This is about karma. This is about clearing up the karma, healing all those wounds, letting go of those pains that have held you back where you feel trapped and stuck and you feel you can't move forward. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So for many of you, this is a soulmate journey that you are on, and you are going through a spiritual transformation. The universe is saying it is time. Now, for another group of you, this could be a small group of you, but you have recently walked away from some emotional attachment. Doesn't mean you were with a person, but whatever was holding you back, you're going to move forward. You're going to walk away from that. You have a brand new person coming into your life. This person is a beautiful individual that will always be open and honest with you, and they want to start this new venture with you. They see you as somebody who's very passionate about life, and they want to get to know you better. They're going to want, and you're going to meet them soon. If you didn't just meet them, it'll be within the first 2 weeks of March. This person is going to want to get to know you better, to move forward. They're going to want to actually create a relationship with you. And what I'm being guided to tell you is this is letting go of that old baggage is going to open you up, and they're going to love that about you. And you're going to feel very independent and strong. You're going to feel able to move into a new relationship, finally letting go of all the pain. I am guided to tell you, always watch what you put out is what you're getting back. So I do hope this gives you a good idea of what March is about. It's all about change. It's all about growth, personal growth on every level. Change is taking place for most of us. I wish you a wonderful month and much love.